Hey everybody, so today this video is going to be a review video and it is going to be on this, which is the Fashionista Ready to Wear Luminous Foundation. It gives flawless radiance apparently. And this is by Fashionista. You can get this from Superdrug. I think it's £12, but when I bought it I think it was half price, so you know. I did want to try it, but I was sort of like, I got this quite a while ago, but at the time I was like, I don't know, do I really need it? But then when it went down to half price, I thought, I'll give it a go. So this is it. The colour I got it in, there is no colour on this. Oh no, it's not. It's nude, shade 1. It's hidden there. So yeah, where do I start with this foundation? If you have oily skin, do not buy this foundation at all, because at the moment my skin isn't oily that much. I sometimes get it a little bit on my cheeks, but generally it's nothing, you know, my skin is always all over the place. Sometimes it's like really oily, sometimes it's really dry, sometimes it's in the middle. At the minute it's pretty dry, but it's got a little bit of oiliness on my cheeks. So this I've tried it before, but I tried it a couple of days ago to try and make it work again. And even though my skin isn't particularly oily, as soon as you apply this, your skin, it's supposed to look luminous. It doesn't, it just looks oily. I'm not wearing it at the minute. My face does look a little bit oily, but I've been at work all day, so. But this, it's something else. It's absolutely ridiculous how oily it makes your skin look. Even when your skin's dry, it makes you look shiny. Even, I thought, oh, it's just because I've just applied it to my face, I need to set it with the powder. I set it with Max Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and for a while it looked quite nice. I will give it the fact that it says that it's flawless. The coverage is really, really nice. Covers any discoloration, spots, stuff like that. So when I did apply the powder, I was like, that it looks okay. It looks half decent. Then I went to work. By the time I got to work, I applied my makeup at about 8 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock at work it had pretty much rubbed off, like in quite a few places. Like it had rubbed off on my chin, it had rubbed off on my cheeks, it rubbed off around my nose, all that. It's like, you've been on my face for 2 hours. If you can't last that long, then you're a hopeless foundation. So yeah, I wasn't that impressed with that, the fact that it had rubbed away. So then I had to go and use a powder to try and sort of even it out, because if you wear a foundation and then in one place it's rubbed off, it looks odd. So then I had to try and work it out with a powder to try and make it not look as weird. But then by the time I eventually got home from work, it was seriously just, my face has never looked so shiny. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like no amount of powder can sort that out. It just seeps through the powder, and I just can't believe how bad it is. It's not an amazing. The only good thing about it is the fact that it covers quite well. But as I said, even if you've got dry skin, this will make you look so shiny. It's untrue. So yeah. And I suppose another good thing is the fact that you do get 40 ml of product with this. Usually with foundations you only get 30, so you are getting a little bit more. The packaging's quite nice. I do like the packaging. It's a sort of glass thing, and then you do get a pump. Sort of reminds me of the Makeup Forever packaging, but it's nowhere near as good as Makeup Forever. I will eventually do a review of the Makeup Forever foundation. That stuff's amazing. Unlike this, funnily enough. So yeah, at £12 I don't think it's really worth the money. For £12 you can pretty much get a Revlon Colour Stay that's going to give you the coverage, and they have different sorts, like they have one for dry skin, they have one for oily skin, so you know, you get that option, and it gives better coverage and it looks nicer at the end of the day because it does actually stay on your face, unlike this that just rubs off, even though you're not particularly like rubbing your face or anything like that. So, you know, it's, for me, it's a no-no. I'm glad that I didn't pay full price for this. I'm glad that I got it for like £6 or something like that. So, yeah, if you want to give it a go, feel free. You never know, it might work for you, but for me personally, it doesn't work that well. As for the colour is quite nice. It's not as dark as it looks, because I was thinking I'm going to have to mix this with like my Barry M white foundation, but I didn't really need to. I did try it in an attempt to sort of try and make it stay a little bit longer on my face, because the Barry M white foundation is quite good for that, but that didn't even work neither. So yeah, I think it's also like a gel consistency, which is, I don't know, it feels a little bit more like gel than it does like a liquid foundation. So as you can see, like, the coverage is quite nice, but look at the shine. That is pretty much what you get constantly. That's not what I call luminous. I see luminous as being like a look that you've been just lit up from within. That's the term that all the foundations use. But me, I would class that as just being shiny. Shiny doesn't necessarily mean luminous. So yeah, that's my little video. Hope you sort of enjoyed it, and maybe saved you a couple of quid on this foundation. Again, try it on your hand if you go into Superdrug. There's only selected Superdrugs that actually carry this brand. The one in Meadowhall does, that's where I got this from. So yeah, try it on your hand. If you sort of like the way it looks, give it a go, but me personally, I just think it's too shiny. So yeah, that's my video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Adios.